everyone, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for always tuning in to my channel. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for always being here. Yes, you guys are simply the best. And also, don't forget, we're here to give you the best news, the latest, authentic, and most reliable news. So, guys, you have to stick to this channel. Share with your friends and families because they shouldn't miss out on anything that is happening right here. Okay, and right here, and don't forget, some of you, my subscribers, actually, when I posted this news some days ago, a lot of people were saying, oh, this is fake, this is fake, this is this, this is that. Well, just to tell you, we don't broadcast fake news here. All we do is that we give you just as it is. If you are not agreeing with us, that doesn't mean it is a fake news. Yes, because I have something to back this up. Because when I dropped the news about the case on Obaseki, about the case that is on Governor Obaseki as regards his certificate forgery, a lot of people said, "Oh, this is fake news. How did he become a governor and served 4 years, and after now you're saying that he has a fake certificate and is in court that this is fake, 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 and all of that, all of that." Yes, I have a proof for that. And if you watch this video to the end, you see you see the papers of where he's being called to court and to respond to court. Yes, and I'll bring that to you. And also, don't forget, Inec has also said that they are worried about the APC primaries in Edo State because currently screening is ongoing, and he said the primaries that is really worried. And also that will be brought to you shortly in this video, so you have to stay back, relax, and enjoy this video because it's going to be a pretty long one. Just enjoy and stay and watch. Okay, all right. So before we go into the main details of the news, this is to remind you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Yes, we'll love you to give this video a like. Okay, let us watch and see how Governor Obaseki was being called to court, and the matters that is hovering around him, and I hope he really gets out of this really quick so that it could be screened and finally be freed. And of course, we know that all these are being done within his own party. And of course, in 2016, PDP also called him out as regards this certificate forgery, and all of that is coming up again because they know he is the strongest candidate against the PDP. So let us see and watch into that. Okay. Yes, it says more indicting details have emerged on the certificate scandal of Governor Godwin Obaseki, who has been dragged to Federal High Court in Abuja over forgery and perjury. A 2016 court suit filed by the opposition PDP, which was recently uncovered, showed that the embattled governor admitted discrepancies in his filed academic credentials. Despite claiming that he obtained a first-degree certificate of Bachelor of Arts in Classical Studies from the University of Ibadan in 1976, a duplicate of the certificate presented by Obaseki indicated that he graduated in 1979, presenting the first contradiction. Furthermore, Obaseki'S 1976 graduation date claim is also conflicted by another filing showing that he obtained an ordinary level school certificate from Egosa Grammar School in 1973. Independent findings show that students admitted with ordinary level school certificate require 4 years of study to obtain a degree. Hence, going by this, Governor Obaseki ought to have completed his university study in 1977. If he was indeed admitted, not the 1976 date specified. Presented with these contradictions in 2016, the uncovered court suits show that Obaseki admitted to the gaffes as shockingly attributed them to his misstatement, but this has been dismissed following the consistent presentation of the false, misleading documents by the governor to scale through the screening process of his party and meet the requirements of Inec. Another important findings of the uncovered suit also show that the affidavit Governor Godwin Obaseki purportedly obtained from the Federal High Court in Abuja, declaring that he had conveniently lost all the original copies of his academic credentials, is fake and unknown to the court. According to the suit, the Chief Registrar of the Federal High Court in Abuja disowned the said affidavit with an additional explanation that it does not exist in the court's registry. This, in summary, means that Governor Godwin Obaseki potentially forged his academic credentials and, to cover his tracks, proceeded to forge another sworn court affidavit declaring the original of the certificate missing to enable him file the fake duplicates. Party stakeholders have called for the disqualification of the embattled governor by the All Progressive Congress until the contradiction are resolved to avoid a repeat of what took place in Bayelsa. Yes, that was the same case with that of Bayelsa because of certificate forgery. They lose out, the APC lost out in the election and also made the PDP win in Bayelsa. And I'm sure APC in Edo State are trying to save their head and save their faces for to face something like that again. So they are really taking it personal this time around to check and screen their candidates critically well and also ensure that there is no case with any of their aspirants. And of course, we pray that God will help Governor Obaseki as regards this case of certificate forgery. And of course, they contended that Governor Obaseki is not fit and not qualified to run and seek for the office of the governor of Edo State under the platform of the APC. Yes, and they contended that it was contrary to the provision of Section 182, subsection 1I of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. Yes, and in the election, which is scheduled to hold in September 19, 2020, that Governor Obaseki would not be allowed to take part. But a briefing conference is to be held for 250 judges and justices of the Court of Appeal who participated in the hearing of election petition filed after the 2019 general election. And also, there was a statement on Friday by the media officer of the Court of Appeal, Sadatu Musa Kachala, said the conference will be organized by the International Foundation for Electoral System in conjunction with the management of the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal is the coordinating secretariat for election petition tribunals and appeal. Yes, that is that for Governor Obaseki. And okay, let us go how Inec expressed their fears about the APC primaries because they said this primary is really going to be serious, and they've put some things in place to ensure that it is peaceful and fair election. Okay. He said the Independent National Electoral Commission has expressed fears over the possibility of crisis affecting party primaries ahead of the governorship election in Edo State, and also for the September 19, the commissioner called on security agencies to act proactively to contain the threat while advocating a review of the security architecture in the light of the coronavirus pandemic. It urged them to come up with clear guidelines as well as supplementary code of conduct for security personnel on election duty. The chairman of Inec, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, expressed these observations in Abuja on Friday during the first virtual consultative meeting of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security. He also said it was necessary for ICCES to evolve effective ways of securing and protecting the integrity of the electoral process as the COVID-19 pandemic would impact on the planning and deployment strategy for the conduct of elections generally. The virtual meeting was also joined by the resident electoral commissioners and commissioners of police for Edo State and Ondo State. Yakubu said INEC's policy on the conducting election under the current global pandemic is anchored on the guidelines issued by the Presidential Task Force based on the advisory by health authorities. The guidelines provide for measures to protect the electoral process and the people involved, ranging from the election officials, observers, media, and above all, voters. Doing so will also increase public confidence and consequently enhance the credibility of the electoral process. To do so effectively, there's a need to review the security architecture in the light of the global pandemic and come up with clear guidelines as well as supplementary code of conduct for security personnel on election duty. We should, as a matter of urgency, come up with a policy and code of conduct for security personnel in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to him, early engagement with political parties and aspirants is necessary to create atmospheres for peaceful primaries and subsequently peaceful elections. He said the primaries for the nomination of candidates for the Edo governorship election have commenced. As of Thursday, 15th out of the 18 registered political parties have invited the commissioner to monitor their primaries. The process for Ondo State is scheduled for July 2nd. As you are aware, the conduct of primary by political parties tend to be very acrimonious. The acrimony is carried forward into the electioneering and election day activities. Already, there are warning signals. The security agencies need to act proactively, and early engagement with political parties and aspirants is necessary to create the atmosphere for peaceful primaries and consequently peaceful elections. Well, you've heard it, guys. So that is it from Inec. Yes, reassuring everyone that the Commission would continue to deepen the use of technology and security personnel to save the lives and protect the lives of everyone, both the voters and the electoral commissions. Yes, so that is it. Governor Obaseki is still embattled in the case of certificate forgery. Of course, we know the challenges he has been going through in the party, and we pray that God will see him through and scale him through all of this, and at the end, it will be victorious. So that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate your time so far. Thank you for all that you have done. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and ensure that you give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant day. Bye.